All right. Well, hey, everyone. We are back for our next installment of our demo video. So in the first video, we made it up to step 5. And you'll see that that's copy the embed link and paste it into the HTML document below your CSS. So that's just this one right here. And you do that on both the index and then also the page 2 code pages. All right, so next thing we're going to do is step number 6, create a rule for the body tag that makes the font 16 pixels. Basically, anytime you see things like create a rule, that means we are going to go to our CSS file, and we're going to start implementing CSS into our code. So body 16 pixels. So we're just going to come here and do body. And then space in there. Font, not font, font size 16 pixels. And do that. Let's see, create a rule that adds the font family Merriweather, Georgia, Times New Roman, Times Serif to the H1 tag. So we're going to come here to our H1. And font family. And let's just copy this because that's a lot to type and it's a lot to make sure you spell correctly. And it's very important that with CSS you are spelling correctly. Okay. All right, so do the same for the H2 and P tags. So easy. Let's copy, paste, H2, and paste, and P. All right, go to type-scale and choose the 1.25 major third. We will use this type scale for our sizes. So let's open this up. And let's see, major third. Okay, major third. So this is basically just going to tell you how to size your type so that it is visually consistent. So we're going to take these REM numbers at some points as we go through. All right, using the type scale, pick sizes for your H1, H2, and paragraphs. So remember, H1 is biggest, H2 is next, paragraphs is least big. But just a heads up, we are going to make an H3. So we want to make sure that we don't do like all sequential. We want to do biggest, next biggest, skip one, and then paragraph. So let's see, H1. Let's do 2.44. Let's do that one. So we're going to do font size. Font. And let's just, oops, copy. And for the H2, let's do this one. And for the P, what should we do? Let's do 1. Okay, and save that. All right, if I can talk, apply appropriate font weights to your H1, H2, and P rules. So this is kind of like the weights that we got when we were doing our, when we were downloading our fonts. So we're gonna go with those. So H1 we want to be the heaviest since it's the biggest. So we're gonna go with 400. H2, maybe we'll make, I'm sorry, let's make the 700, not 400. So I was thinking we have the 700. Why are we not doing that? Okay, let's see. Let's do the H2 at 700 as well. And let's do the P at 400. Okay. And hit enter. Oh, all right, where are we? 5. Okay, picking from the provided color palettes. Pick a color for H1 and apply it. So if you're like, what is the color palette? We have it for you. It's right here. And basically, we're going to be using the RGB values as well as the hex for different ones. So if you're like, I can't see it, I can't read it, just click on it and you can kind of see, scroll through. So, all right, so you can choose whatever you would like. Let's see, we're here on 12. Choose whatever you would like from the H1 and apply it. I am going to choose, what am I going to choose? I think I'm going to choose this main one. So we're going to do color, oops. And then we're going to write out the hex code. So hashtag 4D678F. And you'll see it brings it up. Easy. All right. Create rules that add this font family, Oswald, Verdana, Geneva, etc., to your UL and OL elements and your H3. So this is where that good old H3 comes in. So we're gonna just copy this, just so we don't have to type it again. H3. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna change this. And let's see, let's do our H3, our UL and OL. So let's those down here, UL. And grab this. So hopefully you're seeing that. Coding is maybe easier than you thought, and also a little bit, dare I say, slightly boring when you're just kind of doing the mundane, but it's, you kind of hit your rhythm, and it's kind of fun. All right, ULOL. All right, add the font weight of 300 to both lists and 500 to the H3. So 500, and if you're wondering about this, we will deal with that at some point, but okay, 300, so font weight. Let's say this. All right, choose a size from the scale for the list items and the H3. Tip, the list will be on a colored background, so don't make them too tall. So H3, I'm going to keep it, I think I'm going to keep it at this. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to, I think I'll change it. Let's do 1.25. Okay, and then for the OL and UL, let's keep them at, let's do 1.25 as well. Okay. All right, so let's see. The hardest thing is remembering where you are. All right. Okay, so I think we're actually going to stop this video for here, because the next thing we're going to do is go back into our code. So yeah, so when you've made it to step 15, hopefully you should have a well-developed CSS page, and then we're going to jump back into our code and start working in there as well. All right, so see you in the next video.